So, how did you know about this place?
I'm a London taxi driver,
All right.
so I can go past here 3 or 4 times a day, or not more. But I drive a cab, and it was convenient for me to come in here. I could get my cab parked on the cab rank.
I think this is the best time to do this. Yeah.
So I just parked the cab up, came in, and asked about, do you do this sort of a deal? And then my daughter came down another day with me, and we sat down and saw Victoria and discussed what we wanted, and very pleased.
Did you know that there is something new here about technology thing?
No, I've read about it.
Read about it?
Oh yes, in the Sunday Times.
Sunday Times.
They did an article in there about this particular dealership or this particular showroom.
Yeah.
That it is like the one-off. It's the first one they've ever done.
Yeah.
Where they don't have that many cars.
Yeah.
Because most dealership spaces have to be 12 or 20 cars now. You can't actually be a dealer unless you can take a lot more cars.
Yeah.
But this concept allows them still to be a dealership and not have the cars, but they can show you it on a screen.
Yeah.
So you get the look of a real car, but actually physically getting in one.
Yeah. And how do you perceive this? I mean, this you don't need to see the actual car. I mean,
No,
you have
but-
a good idea about the car
Yes,
itself.
I mean, I'm 64 years of age. I'm not a kid, and I've been around car showrooms so many times. And I can go to another dealership and look at a car.
Yeah.
But we were getting the deal here because of my daughter, my other daughter.
Yeah.
So that's why we've come here to do the deal. We didn't have a trade-in. We just had it was a straight buy because we were selling the car privately. So there was no problems about, are we going to get enough for the car or are we not going to get enough? Yeah.
And your daughter, when she came here, she had this idea about which model she is.
Oh yes, she had it in her mind what she wanted, and the important thing was that it had the extras on it that she wanted, which was what they call the comfort pack, which is rain sensors, light sensors, and the rear parking sensors. And she's got it all on the car, so she's happy.
Yeah.
She's like, she's just so happy. It's her first brand new car, and here she is at 21 with a new car.
It's great.
Yeah.
How did you help her, choosing the right specs, maybe right model, or you just
No, it was her choice.
It was her choice.
Yeah, I mean, she looked at other cars, but we are very much a German car family.
Okay.
I mean, the Ford is the first British car we had, the one we're just getting rid of.
Okay.
But I mean, I drive a Mercedes taxi,
Okay.
a Vito taxi. My family car is a Volkswagen Passat.
All right.
My eldest daughter's got a BMW, sorry to swear, and my youngest daughter's now got an Audi.
So why Audi?
It's a more upmarket brand than Volkswagen, although in reality you probably get, it's value added, but it's value added from the company's point of view rather than the customer's point of view, because they can get more money for putting extras on. But it's an upmarket Polo, I would think, that car in reality. I don't know where it sits in the range, but I would say that's where it is. It's a Mini, isn't it? It's not the Audi A1 is a Mini as such, or a Super Mini. So it's an upmarket Polo. They keep telling us, my wife and I should get a Golf, but sorry to swear in here again, using another name. But we don't know. We've got an 08 Passat, and we might have to get another car soon. And if I did, I'd come here.
All right.
Definitely.
Great. So here it's we have 4 elements that we need to understand how you perceive each of these elements about this new concept. So the first element is the technology. What do you think about the technology? Second element is the location of this particular showroom, the ambience, and the car selection, the physical car selection that you saw here. So if you can just tell us about these 4 elements.
The site, to me, I mean, I'm a central London man anyway, so the site's perfectly okay for me. And anyway, the transport links are very good because today we didn't bring any vehicle in. We came into Green. We live in Oakwood down nearest Underground Station, so Piccadilly line straight the way through, and we were here.
Yeah.
So just literally come out one corner, come out the other corner. There's the car showroom. The showroom, to me, has got good transport links from that point of view. So from my point of view, it's in a good place. A lot of people wouldn't like it because they don't live in central London. But from my point of view, I'm very pleased with it.
Right.
The setting here inside, very nice. The ambience, pleased with it. In fact, you go downstairs, the showroom to there, right? There's a technical part at the back here, but that's screened off. You don't have to see that if you don't want to. And no, very pleasant.
About the technology, what element of the technology? What
Well, I
elements
like the fact that you can see, you can see a whole engine compartment if you want to see it. And
Yeah.
I suppose if you wanted to explain, well, what's that there doing? What is this? You can get it explained to you. And the fact that they can show you how the body's, the actual basic frame is. I mean, like on the new A3, you've got a central body line that they can then change the back and front ends of it. They can change the boot lines on it, boot or front end. So from that point of view, very, very good.
And what about the specialists here? I mean, these people who answer your questions and.
Well, we dealt with Victoria.
All right.
I dealt with Victoria all the time. And she's a very, very pleasant girl, very helpful. And she's a car girl. She just loves cars. I mean, I think her dad's involved in motor racing somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
It's not John Cooper, but her surname is Cooper, which is very apt to work in a car dealership. No, she's been, very, very pleasant.
Just a point about the service, because here, I mean, they don't offer like a service in this particular location.
There's a lot of places now that can't do that.
Yeah.
So you have to go. I mean, they're in Victoria, which is perfectly all right for me. I can either my daughter can bring it down or I can drive it down.
Okay.
So, as soon as the car
I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I'm in a parking box.
Right.
And they've got to stand in front of the car, so
We are
whenever
about
you're
to
ready.
finish. We are about to finish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Heli, you can't go around the block, can you?
Huh?
Can you go around the block?
No, I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, all right.
So, just like last thing, how do you perceive this place? It's product experience or like still a sales showroom?
It's still a sales showroom.
Okay.
It is. Yeah, no, I'm more than pleased with it. I was happy to come here. And we saw what we wanted to see, we got what we wanted to get. Very happy.
That's great.
All right?
Congratulations for this.
Okay.
Thank you very much for
Okay,
this.
guys.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.